welcome back to part 3 of the Lodge's top 10 games. We're at 11 at the moment.
Thanks for sticking with us.
We're still here.
Seriously, you're stellar.
All like 20 of you, though. This is like 3 hours.
Wow. No. Even if it's one,
it's going to be like the 3 of us.
Thanks, Ollie.
You're our favourite right now.
Anyway, we have 11. We need to cut one, and then then we need to order the top 10.
So we've got, at the moment, let's go through the list.
Right, we've got Mass Effect 2, Halo, Dark Souls, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Witcher 2, Call of Duty 4, Bioshock, Red Dead Redemption, Uncharted, XCOM, Enemy Unknown, and Arkham Asylum.
By the way, it looks like you've got Assassin's Creed Potato Hood.
I wrote Ass Creed Post.
And it seems like that'll be like the character from Attack on Titan.
You play
I play that shit. Goff better make a joke on the podcast. Fuck off.
Well, if you make them good, then I have no problem.
Sick burns.
I'm bringing the
finished my
claws
drink,
out.
I can't help.
You cut Dead Space, you bitch. Anyway. We scrolled all over our original list, so right before this we took a Bakewell tart box and wrote them all in the back. So there you have it. We got history being made.
I've written it in pink Sharpie as well.
History being made on the back of a Bakewell tart box.
This should be the picture of this. It should be our screen cap. This is
us all in hoods, like a smoky atmosphere pouring over this list.
It was like written.
Should we we should frame the Bakewell tart box? Like our top 10.
We could do that. We've ruined it now because we've got 11. Just cross one out.
Josh has a nut.
I've probably got another Bakewell tart box. That's all I eat.
All right,
Josh only eats Bakewell tarts. So.
That's a good point. Right,
Yeah.
we need to cut one.
I'm
going to say. Fuck! No, I can't. This is really
Right,
difficult.
we'll go round and I'll make a mark of what people
The
say.
fact this is so difficult is a good thing.
That's a good thing.
The highest cut will get cut.
Yeah, that works. So
So what's your cut?
you're going first.
I'm going first. Red Dead.
Yep.
Shit. Can I come back to me because I still need to
Nope.
think.
You do it now.
Use your gut.
Look with your special eyes.
Quick, huh?
Arkham Asylum.
Darren.
Assassin's Creed.
Ooh.
This could be an issue.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh shit!
They're all really good.
These are all really stellar games. I'm gonna say Arkham. No, Arkham. I'm gonna say Arkham.
Come with me, Will.
Red Dead.
Ooh.
Oh.
You're gonna hate me. I
James.
actually was gonna say Assassin's Creed. I really am. I don't think it should be there anymore.
So it's between those three. There we go.
So there we go. We have those
So
three.
between Assassin's Creed, Red Dead, and Arkham.
We'll go around again with a cut each.
It's going to stay the same.
No, out of those three.
It will be the same.
It's the same. No one vote for anything.
Moron.
This is why we think you're a moron.
Yeah.
All right, you've had your one. Let's.
Right, I think Arkham. We need.
Negative points for Arkham Asylum. The
I-
ending was terrible.
The ending was shite.
Yeah.
But we need something in the list that's not an FPS.
No,
Okay, that's not a shooter.
There's not many shooters here.
Shooter.
No.
Okay, shooter.
Mass Effect's an RPG,
Which has guns in.
which happens to have guns in it. Yeah.
Shooter.
It's not a
You can
shooter.
also use bionic powers.
So that means any game with a gun is a shooter. Therefore, the majority of games that
Mass Effect is
aren't
quite
medieval are shooters.
I would actually point that Mass Effect is.
Yeah, it is a shooter.
Maybe, but it's not
It's
like
an RPG
Also,
FPS.
it's
an
a
RPG.
It was a shooter-heavy generation, and they were all
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
People saw they were
So
popular.
hang
people
on, we
made
got
good
1,
shooters.
2, 3, 4,
Whoever's tapping should
5.
stop
We have
that.
5 shooters and 5 others.
True.
No, it's alright.
Yeah.
Okay, but Arkham Asylum was a really good comic book game.
It
and
was
there
a
aren't-
really good game.
There aren't many good comic book
But
games.
that ending and Killer Croc.
Oh,
were
okay.
just
Killer
terrible.
Croc. I actually stopped playing Killer Croc.
Yeah.
Because it was so
Admittedly,
bad.
I actually enjoyed Killer Croc, but I would like to say that was like a studio's really good first attempt
Yeah.
at a game as well. Everything
I'm not-
about that screamed fantastic.
I'm still not willing. That shouldn't save it. Just
Yeah.
because it happens to be a studio's first game, that should not save a
that
game
isn't
from the
good.
top 10.
Nah, because no good comic book game, no good movie, comic book, whatever. None of those games came out and were good. Arkham came out and was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
the fact,
I
the
went back
fact
way.
that a board game has been spawned from it as well suggests that it has
There's
quite a
also,
big fan base.
for the record, there
It
is
has
a
to be.
Gears of War board game
Oh, yeah,
and
there
an
is,
Assassin's
isn't
Creed board game.
Okay, but
and a
there's
Witcher 2
There's
board
now
game.
3 sequels.
Okay, but
I
they
need to
are,
check my back.
they are
Or 2 sequels.
okay.
even.
But you said Gears of War and Assassin's Creed. They are established games. Arkham Asylum was new.
Yeah, well...
Batman.
There hadn't been a good Batman game.
Batman.
There hadn't
It
been a
doesn't
good
say
Batman
Batman.
game.
It's still Batman, and there's
a
loads
lot
of Batman
there's a lot of
games.
Batman.
There
They're
are
just
no
already-
good Batman games.
No, but
Lego
they're,
Batman. Oh,
they might be really bad, but
Yeah, right.
but Batman.
Wait,
is
why
an
is Lego Batman not on it?
yeah, let's do that one instead.
but Batman is an established franchise.
Yes.
You can't say that.
Yeah.
You
Right,
can't use
you
that.
two have
established,
argued
like-
Arkham for a while now. Why don't we try arguing something
Okay.
else?
Okay.
By the way, I still really like Arkham.
Red Dead.
Oh, of course.
Right.
You really
But
like all these
Why
games.
should Red Dead be cut?
Because half the game is not good.
No.
Half the game is
Half the
not
game
as
is
good.
less good than the first. That's by no means
But the
bad.
first half is really good. Like, it's amazing.
Alright, but by your rule,
Yeah, he's got you
By
there.
your rule,
No,
yeah.
'cause it never
He's got
goes
you by
to
the balls.
shit. It gets less good than the first.
It doesn't
half.
go-
That doesn't make it bad. The
The-
second half is still really good.
I got
doesn't
75% into that game and went,
Okay.
when is this ending?
He dropped Far Cry 3 because only the first third was good.
The first third, and the
yeah,
second.
and then the second third is
the-
awful.
Yeah, they're
Second
really
third.
bad.
Second
after
and
that.
third.
And, yeah.
Basically half.
Yeah,
Let's
alright,
just
so
say half.
the second half
Yeah.
is
But it-
atrocious.
Right.
But Assassin's
As
The
is.
the second half of Red Dead is not as good as the first. That doesn't make it bad.
Mm.
That makes it not as good as the first. The
but
second,
the fact that it's noteworthy.
the bad air quotes for people listening. The bad part of Red Dead is still better than Arkham.
I disagree.
I think all of Arkham was strong apart from the ending. There was no point in
Killer
that
Croc
go. I
was-
was like, I can put it down.
Killer Croc was really bad.
I didn't mind that.
He
I thought
pops
it
up,
was
you throw a boomerang at him. You keep walking. He pops up, you throw a boomerang at him. Keep walking. He pops up, you throw a
Yeah, but
boomerang
you do
at
that
him.
at like an okay pace. You don't just like
But
stand all the time.
you don't. It's
Hold on.
just
I
boring.
felt you.
We can't say these games are bad because obviously. 'cause
No,
there's
but I'm
11
saying
of
that
them.
is a bad bit
Yeah.
in
But
an
I mean,
otherwise really good game.
I think Red Dead
Admittedly,
is
it's one
stronger
of the
than
weak
Arkham.
ones.
Just straight up, I think it's a better game.
Okay, what about Assassin's Creed
I think-
Brotherhood then?
I think that's.
I think
equally
Assassin's Creed
I
Brotherhood is
think-
definitely a
I
stronger
think
game.
it was just a DLC part for.
I honestly
But it
don't
was-
feel
it was-
like it should have been the standalone.
It was so
thing
much
being
that it was
praised
its own
at.
game.
Yeah, that's fair enough, but it was exactly the same. It
There
had
was
the same
nothing
characters,
that
same
made me
characters,
go by.
yes, it was.
That's the same as every sequel ever. It just so happens that the Assassin's Creed franchise is well known for jumping around. Just because it happens to have not jumped around once doesn't make it a bad thing. It's like Arkham City being shit because it happens to have
But
Batman in it.
why didn't they add all that other stuff
Is
into
that a
the
down
other
point?
one?
Are we counting that?
No, yeah.
How's
honestly
Batman?
don't see
As Batman must be shit.
the
They kept
original
the same
concept
character.
of the Assassin's Creed was like it's going to
Concepts change.
Yes, I want to say that, but at the same time, I was into the series. I was like, I'm going to play the
Hey.
main ones. Got to Brotherhood, and I was like, I'm not going to play Brotherhood because
Apparently-
it was just an add-on.
The original concept of Assassin's Creed had aliens in it.
It still
It
does.
still did.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's in the first and second one.
Yeah, which was absolute
Which
bullshit.
was awful. And there was almost none of that in Brotherhood.
Also, directly after Assassin's Creed
yeah.
2, they were supposed to go to Desmond's story, but they cut it because that was fucking dumb. Like, don't just be like, oh, it has to keep doing like this
No,
jump
I'm not
around.
saying it does. I'm just disappointed with what they did.
Ezio because everyone loved him.
Yeah,
He was a
they-
good
I actually
character.
didn't
Then
like him
when
as
they
a
did move on,
protagonist.
we got this blank slate Connor. So, sorry to the two Connor sat here. We got this
not,
awful
don't worry.
Connor who is a rubbish character compared to Ezio.
Come on.
That is true. I mean, I didn't see him as that like outstanding protagonist for the series as Ezio. He was the strongest of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
By
No,
miles.
no,
But
the
and
snarky
Brotherhood-
guy
had
was the strongest
nothing.
character.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Which snarky guy's that?
The guy that I
his dad.
assumed was going to betray but didn't.
His dad.
No, what's his name?
Danny Wallace.
Yeah.
I don't know what his
Oh,
name
yeah,
is.
He's the best character in that game,
Yeah.
and I hope the number 4 revolves around him. But it won't.
I think Red Dead is better than Assassin's Creed.
I would
No,
say
no.
it is.
No?
No.
It's not better than Assassin's Creed. It's better than Arkham.
It's not better than Arkham.
I think it goes
I don't think
Assassin's
so.
Creed, Arkham, then Red Dead. I think Red Dead is 11th.
Hold on.
I'm like my choice between Arkham and Red Dead was really small
Yeah, but I
because
still think
they both break my rule of if it becomes shit, it
But
is
it's
shit.
not neither of them become shit. Well, apart from
By the way,
Arkham.
that's an awful
No,
rule.
Arkham's is a really good rule. Nothing should be
What's it
judged
like-
purely on one
Oh
part.
god! Oh, that's horrible.
No, yeah. If a game becomes bad, the game is bad.
James just made a sex joke. Oh, what's that? 3 hours in.
Yeah.
We've-
That's
I've already
probably
made like
pretty-
5.
That's pretty good going for us.
But like, if something becomes bad, it's now bad. I can't be like, but the first half was good because the first half was good, but then I had to play the fucking second half, which was really bad.
So what about
I don't
Red
think
Dead?
that completely corrects
Red
the whole
Dead. That's
game
my
rule.
whole point. That Red Dead's
But the
second
second
half
half-
was not.
As good. It wasn't
But
bad.
if it was just the second half, it would have been cut a long time ago. It would have been like one of the first to go.
If it was Red Dead 2 and it was Red Dead New Mexico, that would have been one of the
Yeah.
first to go.
But I think that you look at the ending of Arkham Asylum and you look at the end of Red Dead.
Okay, but
it's
Arkham Asylum was
night and
solid.
day.
Solid, 99%, 98. percent.
How did
I
you want
really-
them to end Arkham Asylum?
Not with
Not the way they did. I'm
Yeah.
not
God
the
damn
game-
it! I wish I could talk about
Sorry,
what was
I
so
actually
bad.
have these games and want to play them. I haven't yet.
Not
I'm
the
not
way it
game-
ended.
I'm not the game designer, right? I don't get to choose what happens at the end of Arkham Asylum. What I didn't want was what they put in the game.
Put it
What do
this
you want
way:
them to do?
they
Just to lock him back up?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
game over.
They ruined an intellectual character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They instead of it being like a battle of wits or a puzzle, they just went, "We need a boss battle. Jack him up." And that's what they did, and it was stupid, and it was really dumb. Did that happen in the book?
No.
No.
Didn't happen in the book.
It-
The book, he...
It's actually.
I've read that book.
I think the reason I don't want Arkham on that is because the ending cast it in such a negative light.
It
Like,
did.
I really liked Arkham. Obviously, it's number. I've let it stay. It's number 11. But
I
it's
think they've already announced it as number 11.
at the moment it's number. It's at the bottom of the list.
Has anyone
saying,
been swayed
but
and want to change a vote now?
I'm close, but I still think.
I
God.
think it's between Red Dead and Arkham.
It's
but
yeah, Assassin's Creed I think is safe.
I would like to hear another convincing argument for
Okay,
Assassin's
who are the two
Creed.
that voted?
Assassin's
Some
Creed
part of
is,
me is not jumping
is the
back.
perfect storm of everything Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, it's like if
It
you
takes
if I-
everything from before and after
and makes
it the best
Yeah.
one.
it's the most. If I was,
in
if
every
it,
sense.
doesn't-
Not
it
just,
doesn't
so
outstay
say if
its
you played it
welcome.
offline, would it still be?
Yeah,
There
you
was
don't
a-
need to be online.
there was an
Yeah,
offline for
Assassin's
Assassin. There was an online for Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
I agree that was
That
all
added
about
the
Brotherhood.
Oh,
multiplayer
it also
part.
added
What?
one of the
There
most
was-
original multiplayers
there
of
was
this
Yeah,
generation.
Oh.
the only
Assassin's
multiplayer
Creed
mod
multiplayer was amazing.
Was the thing where you run around the city killing each other. The actual campaign story, which
That's
is
like the
what,
bit I was looking forward to the most.
Well, they
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
that was really cool,
That was
but
really
it
good.
doesn't affect
That's
the
one
game.
of the most. That's the most like original multiplayer
Yeah.
idea of this generation.
The
like,
fact that,
even
like...
I was in Red
that
Steel.
fact alone
Even though it's stolen from from the ship.
from the shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
And before that, it's
Yeah, I
in Red
bet.
Steel. You'd put the Wiimote up and it would tell you which player you had to kill.
Okay,
Yeah, but
Red Steel.
Steel was good.
Okay.
Wait,
No,
let's,
it
let's-
was
let's
good.
go back and put
it's
Red
not
Steel
even on
on
our
the
list.
I was going to put it on the list.
It would have been gone.
But the fact that, like...
It's a Wii release game.
It's
There's
a
no
terrible
way.
game.
Watch Dogs.
Okay,
He's
let's
basing
put
their
Steel
multiplayer
Battalion
off
on the list.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck it.
Why not? If you want to, have fun.
Let's write Red Steel, then cross it off.
I wasn't saying put it on the list. I'm not saying put it on the list. I'm just saying you're saying it was a unique idea. I'm saying well, it wasn't.
No,
Well,
no,
it
but
there's
it's-
no idea
It
it
was
was
the
unique.
first. It was the first big game to like. It was like a risk. Because you can't point at Red Steel and be like, "What a resounding success that multiplayer!"
No, no, I didn't say that. I just said it wasn't a unique idea. I wasn't arguing like, oh, it should
right,
be on
but
there.
no
because-
idea is truly unique in this day.
Well, no,
and
not
age.
at all. That's what.
But-
Yeah, that's
Neither
what
was
I
the Red
was
Steel
making.
one.
That's
Again,
all I was saying,
again, it was done by the
Right.
ship. Like it's been done before
But
by earlier
everything's
games.
been done.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not. But I'm
Okay.
saying the Red
So
Steel.
I
Simpsons
think-
did it.
What?
Simpsons did it.
Probably.
But I think Assassin's Creed is the best implementation of that idea.
Yeah,
And
probably.
in a
I can't
game
argue
which
that.
could have,
I'll be arguing
that
multiplayer
game could
now,
have easily
'cause-
gone without it. So
Well, I'm
Oh
trying to find
shit!
points to play.
Red Dead's multiplayer is awesome.
Yeah, that the Red Dead multiplayer is its defining feature.
Yeah.
It is incredible in multiplayer.
Red Dead is. Yeah, Red Dead.
See,
is
my dirt
stronger.
helps.
So, Red Dead multiplayer over
Red
Assassin's
Dead's
Creed.
multiplayer wasn't that good.
Yes, it was.
Awesome. Riding around the world
Yeah.
of Red Dead with 16 of your friends gunning down bandits.
Yeah.
That was
There was
awesome.
That was
no
cool.
objective to it.
That's
What
awesome.
was the
You love Minecraft.
No, but like, there's just nothing. You just
Yeah, there is.
ride a horse.
There are like bandit strongholds to take down. There are cities to raid. There are.
there
There are
Also, you
side
had
missions.
levels. You got gear. You got
Yeah.
better horses when you leveled up.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
could change your
you got
player
different
model.
characters. You got
Yeah.
different
See, I'm more
guns.
psyched to
That
play knowing that because it's like
That was
it's
the
a
one cool
really-
bit
if-
of it.
Like I think
watched
I'd
the
really
whole
like to
main
go
story,
play
but it's
like with
What,
us six.
all
Red,
six
Red
of us
Dead.
at the
Yeah,
Red Dead,
that'd
yeah.
be awesome.
that would be fucking funny.
That's
would
the
love
thing.
that.
Red Dead again has this multiplayer.
Yeah.
And I
The
just,
only reason I missed it is because at the time I was like just it's a phase of actually like working full time.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
watched a lot of games, and that's one I watched by several people play it through, so I know the main story.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think it's a great game.
it is a great game.
I'm
Here's-
the little
I'm
hand
gonna
thing.
play
I'm
my trump
doodling.
card. I've held it very close to my chest. You can't fist fight a bear in Arkham Asylum.
You fist fight Bane.
Yeah.
And it's a really boring boss battle.
it's really
oh,
short.
boss
hang
battle.
on.
Scarecrow.
Wait a minute.
Every
That was
boss
cool.
battle.
Every boss battle apart from Scarecrow was
Was shit.
shit.
I'm changing my vote. Arkham, actually. I'm going to
I
give it to
don't
Red
wanna say
Dead
it,
for Red
but-
Dead's multiplayer.
Yeah.
I don't want to say Arkham because I love it, but at the same time, it's got to that point where it can't stay on the list.
It's
I-
just not.
I forgot about Red Dead's multiplayer,
It is
and
a-
it is incredible.
It is a very
Yeah.
strong 11th.
Yeah.
A very strong 11th.
Easily.
Hey, this like our top is actually like
what's
really
the-
good.
no.
I'm really
Arkham.
going through it.
Yeah.
Arkham is going.
Okay.
Are you happy with that first?
I mean,
Would you,
Yeah.
What would you say? Would
I
you really
didn't
not...
enjoy Red Dead. That's all.
Did you not?
No,
Did you play it online?
no, I didn't know it had online.
Well, that was its big feature. It was
No,
advertised.
the game was just
Oh,
really
really?
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it online. I,
mean,
spent
there's
more
also
time
the
online than I
Undead.
did in
The
the
online
single
was
game.
awesome.
Yeah.
I remember playing with my
Were you
4
all
friends.
happy with
Yeah.
Arkham Asylum take a very honourable 11?
A very honourable 11.
and honourable.
Like,
Really?
Arkham Asylum,
I feel like we
10.5.
shit all over it to get it
Yeah,
up
no,
to 10.
yeah, but it was
still-
really good.
I really
we
like
had
Arkham
to
Asylum.
really dig.
If
for that
we
point.
did.
We had to look
If
at
any
everything.
Rocksteady employees are listening, really good game.
It's-
I mean, there you are.
Also, I would love
We
to
love
work for
it.
you.
And yeah, hire us.
Call me. I'm the funny one.
He wishes.
Wow, you can feel like murderise
Like, I
as well.
just kicked Connor in the balls. Anyway,
Right, so Arkham Asylum 11th.
Yep.
So
Oh, that hurt.
that
felt
hurt.
bad, didn't it? Yeah.
So
It's
our
not
top
gonna feel good
10.
from here.
Top 10. So we
Top
got
10,
now
how do
got
we
a
Which
rank
wait,
these.
in the top 10.
Oh yeah, our top 10 is Mass Effect 2. One of that shit. we
Okay,
need to pick
our
a
top
Halo.
10, not in order.
No wait, we need to pick a Halo.
I think
Halo 3.
Halo 3. Cool. Our top 10.
Wait, should we at least talk about this?
No, I think
No,
we're all
Halo
in
3 is
agreement
good.
Halo 3 is the best
Everyone's
one.
played Halo 3.
Yeah.
James, have you played
He
Halo 3?
nodded, by the way.
Why-
Thanks for that.
Why
Yeah,
Halo?
sorry.
agree.
Only because
I got too many
Honor
fond
swayed
memories
me.
not to say
It's
3.
like, I would have said Reach, but I think I have fonder memories.
I think,
because
again-
I played
Okay.
more of it.
I think, hold on, again, it's the same reason I would put Brotherhood up there. It was the perfect.
Yeah, it was the
It was,
perfect.
it was the perfect release of that game.
Yeah, Halo.
Like,
Reach.
Also, everyone's
Everyone
here played
after it
3.
is still really, really good.
except
Like,
the
they
mission.
have flaws.
Except the mission Cortana. That mission
that?
can go fuck itself.
Oh, yeah.
The flood pure mission on Halo 3.
Yeah, but every
Yeah, yeah.
Halo has one of those levels.
Anyway,
Right,
So are
so
we putting 3 or Reach? Did you
3.
say?
3.
Everyone here's played 3.
Yes.
I think 3 is the better one to go
Yeah,
for.
that's fine. It's just I personally played a lot more multiplayer and stuff on Reach, but
yeah, I
that's
played a
why
lot of Halo 3 multiplayer.
I was going to
Yeah,
say, I
I
played
did
a
as well.
ton of
That was back when I was
multiplayer.
good at shooters.
Yeah,
back
I
when
remember
I was
those
in
days
college.
fondly.
Those were nice. And those kids would be like, fag, and I'd be like, 18 kills.
Okay, so
I missed
our
those
top
bits.
10, not in order. Mass Effect 2, Halo 3, Dark Souls, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, The Witcher 2, Call of Duty 4, Bioshock, Red Dead, Uncharted, and XCOM.
For the record, I want to say that he's written Ass Creed Potato Hood. 2.
I would definitely think that should be up there.
That should be noted.
Ass Creed Potato Hood should
I
definitely be
think
noted.
Red Dead should be 10.
Yeah.
As
after all
Red
that
Dead and
discussion,
Arkham,
Yeah, we
that
ifed
was
and
10
butted
and
about it
11,
way
wasn't
too
it?
much.
I think in that argument that would be
Yeah, I'm
accurate.
completely for it being 10.
I'm happy with that.
Yep.
Everyone
So
happy?
Red Dead is 10.
Yeah.
But Witcher 2 gets higher.
The,
I'm
what?
not sure it can stand up.
No, because Witcher 2 was solid the whole way through. Red Dead did go down like
Alright.
in
So
quality.
Witcher-
It's already been written.
Witcher 2
I
next.
think
then.
Witcher 2 next.
Witcher.
Yeah, Witcher 2.
I-
Or Uncharted.
Wait.
Uncharted,
Yeah,
And Assassin's
Uncharted.
Creed.
Uncharted 9,
Uncharted should be 9th.
Witcher
Yeah?
2 should be
I-
8th.
What? Really? You really think Uncharted 2 was
I
better
don't like
than...
either of them.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, I said
This is
most
not
of-
your top 10.
No, it's not at all.
Do you want to put like a...
I've only got one in there. I'm voting to go high. It's like,
It'd
come
be Legend of
on.
Zelda, Borderlands, Fallout, like all the ones you
All the ones that aren't very good.
Oh.
That was a nail. Someone
shed.
shed a nail on the table.
It's like
Like while we were sat here, I don't know how he managed that.
District 9 style.
Oh, yeah.
Someone's fingers falling off.
Oh, we should do top 10 movies.
Oh,
No, that's not-
we would
that's
never
different.
do that.
We'd
Yes.
we'd never agree.
We'll be
Anyway,
Stay tuned.
I think Uncharted should be 9th.
Stay
Or
tuned for the
Assassin's
4-hour
Creed.
podcast.
Because I mean that was
Assassin's
quite-
Creed
guys-
was then argued.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed should be
No,
9th.
not
I think
Assassin's
Assassin's
Creed.
Creed's better than Uncharted.
Yeah.
I think Uncharted should go next purely on the basis that I don't know. I feel that
No,
Assassin's
fine.
Creed got more close combat in that
I
one
kind of
than
think Uncharted should be number 10.
No,
Yeah.
Red Dead. No, because
I'm
we
happy
were.
with that.
Then
No,
why
no,
weren't we
no,
arguing
yeah.
Uncharted, Red Dead, and
Why
Arkham?
wasn't that there?
Because I want it to be on the top 10, and I didn't want it to become 11th. But it should definitely be 10. I really like
You're
it
a
there.
dick. You could have made that
Yeah,
much
9th
easier
then, it's gotta
earlier.
be-
It's got to be 9th then.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gotta be
yeah.
next.
I think
What are you going on?
Uncharted.
Okay.
Uncharted 2.
Uncharted 2, yeah, sorry.
Then it'd be Witcher, I guess.
Yeah.
No, Assassin's Creed.
No.
Really?
I think Witcher is better than Assassin's Creed.
No.
No.
I really like Witcher.
aesthetically, I would say.
Though the console
I
version
really
wasn't
like-
strong
can't really
enough.
tell actually. It's hard.
Had a lot of problems. At
It
launch
did have
as
a lot
well.
of problems
I'll
at
say
launch.
Witcher's next. I'm
Yeah,
happy with
Witcher
that.
for 8th.
Witcher number 8. This is becoming... It's going to get harder.
Oh, it's gonna get tough.
Yeah.
we really don't want to actually say like anything to do with that. It's like, oh, yeah.
I think
Okay.
Call of Duty should be 7th.
Ooh.
No, Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's Creed
No.
can go next.
Whoa. Bioshock. Come on
No,
now.
Yeah.
no, I
Bioshock is-
really,
The first
I
Bioshock.
really,
Yeah.
really want
No,
that.
Bioshock.
If we're cutting Arkham because of the ending,
Yeah.
Bioshock. We have to have a talk about Bioshock.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
wow.
ending is really bad.
Let's all sit down. But the twist
Which one?
is so much.
Yeah.
Which
not
ending?
bad.
No, we're on about Bioshock.
Which ending?
The boss fight.
The end of the game.
No, he's on about not the end
Not the end
cutscene. The
cutscene.
fight, the boss
I don't
fight.
care about those.
The
I just
boss
mean the last
fight.
boss fight.
I really like that boss fight.
It was
Yeah.
awful.
I loved it.
No, it wasn't.
It was much better than when 2's bullshit, and they're like on
True.
That's why
Infinity
two-
was like, ugh.
2 isn't even on this list.
I guess.
Yeah.
Neither's Infinity.
I think
In
2.
See,
and
I wanna
Bioshock
argue
2
a
had
point.
better combat, and the ending of Bioshock 1 forced you to play it in a certain way,
Also,
which is
Will,
not what you should have
Please
done.
play Infinite.
Well, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I know you'd have a similar opinion to Infinite to me.
I think the ending of Bioshock lets it down because it sets up such an
Seventh is
awesome
still really
twist,
good.
and I love the twist. I think that's one of the best gaming moments of this generation.
Would you kindly tell what it is?
But then,
Hang on.
good show.
I
But
tried.
then,
I tried.
One of the best gaming moments of this generation is gonna
be
Hit
let down
number
by its
9.
own ending. Yeah,
number 7. Sorry.
yeah.
But it's
Because
still
it's-
in the top
it's-
10 games
But-
of the generation.
But I think Brohood should be 7, to be honest.
no.
I think it has a
Because Brohood.
that had such
Wait.
good
Okay,
gameplay.
then why weren't you arguing Bioshock to be 11th?
Yeah.
Whereas
Exactly.
Brotherhood was.
is not original enough to be.
No,
I
ignore
kinda
what's
wanna
happened
say-
before. This is the top 10 argument.
Okay, and
Yeah.
this top 10, I actually think XCOM is next purely because I preferred so much more content in Bioshock. Really?
I think XCOM should definitely not be 7th.
Yes,
Yeah.
same.
It should be more of fifth.
Yeah, it should
I
be about the
really
halfway
don't
point.
think it
I'd
should
say
even be in the
four.
top 10
XCOM
personally.
can crack
don't
the top
think
5
it's-
easily.
Yeah.
It's a really, really big game.
But it's
Yeah.
That
So much
doesn't matter,
gameplay.
it's big.
It
It's
has
just like-
okay story. It has so much to it. There's so much you can go and do.
Yeah.
And it
It's
lasts
just like in the
so
Dark
long.
Souls sense that we were arguing earlier. We literally were saying that the issue is like you've got to go through a few times.
There
before
is,
you know
and
what
we
you're doing.
and we
And I
easily
love
shut
it.
down that that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Dark Souls.
Hence
I
why
really
Dark
like
Souls
it.
is
I
still
think
very
Dark
strongly
Souls
on
That's why
is-
this.
Dark Souls will be in like the near top, I assume.
But I think
I like
Brohood
it.
should be 7. I really, really
Yeah.
do.
I think Bioshock should be
I
7th.
think Bioshock.
I think Brohood, but
I think it
also
should be
think
Brohood
something
then
else.
Bioshock.
We can flip a coin on it because we can.
No,
No, we'll not.
we
Right,
don't.
how many for Assassin's Creed?
I think.
I
I
think
think
4, 7,
For 7th.
for
The
7.
seventh. I'm saying Assassin's Creed.
I'm saying Assassin's Creed.
I would say Assassin's Creed.
So that's.
That's
3
Three.
versus 3.
and then.
I'm actually undecided because I haven't.
Okay, well then it's your call basically, Josh.
I just think Bioshock
Josh,
is
would you
completely
kindly
let
vote for
down
me?
by
Yeah.
the ending, as opposed to
But
Assassin's
Assassin's-
Creed, which is really strong all the way
But
through.
Assassin's Creed.
I'm going to say Assassin's Creed because I prefer the setting of Bioshock and the story.
that'll-
And
Everything,
Rapture was
everything.
so
Rapture is
original.
cool as
You're right.
fuck.
You're right.
The
Yeah,
ending
the
is
setting
not
was-
bad enough to drag
Yeah,
down
okay.
No,
everything
you're right.
else.
You're right.
Okay.
Assassin's
But I
Creed
would still
Potato
say
Hood.
Bioshock
Yeah.
can be sixth then.
So-
Yeah.
Quite happily.
I'd happily say Bioshock is 6.
Okay,
But it was just
I can
like
see
in
that.
Yeah.
some of those senses, it's just like it was.
Yeah.
We have quite a shooter-heavy top 5.
Yes,
don't
we do.
Assassin's
It's been a
Creed
shooter-heavy
Potato Hood
generation.
is 7th.
Ask Creed Potato Hood is 7. I like how you read it out properly.
6th.
It
Bio-
says Ask Created Potato Hood.
No, Creed. C-R-E-E-D.
I thought that's a
R.
T. That's like a T
Creed.
there.
It
Okay.
doesn't.
All right, 6
Before
is
we
Bioshock.
write it, are we
Bioshock.
all certain on that being okay?
Fine.
Yes.
I mean, I am.
Everyone, I think.
Fine with Bioshock being 6?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bioshock.
honestly, I'd probably put in a
What have we got left after that?
Right, we have
Call of Duty 4, Dark Souls, Mass Effect 2, and Halo 3.
XCOM.
I think it's
as well.
Mass Effect.
I think it's Mass Effect 2 is next.
Mass
Mass Effect 2
Made
at
it to the
5th.
top 5, and I'm
Yeah,
I'm
Mass
proud.
Effect
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
because of the
I
scanning
would argue
mechanic.
lower, but at the same time, that's why I say
Yeah, yeah.
I really
but that's
hate the
it.
scanning.
One tiny
No,
thing
you
you
have to do that a lot.
So
No, you don't. You don't
yeah,
have
you
to
do.
do
It's
that
so
at all.
grindy.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
You
Otherwise,
get
you
some
can't
good
live in
shit.
your spaceship.
Right,
The
4th.
spaceship
get
doesn't
it in
get
other
enough
ways.
minerals to get through.
No.
this thing.
XCOM.
XCOM
You get
4.
that stuff in other ways.
no,
You don't
Dark
have
Wait,
Souls,
these two
yeah.
are still talking about
Ah, it doesn't matter.
Fourth.
Overall, yeah.
Mass Effect,
It's
one of
still
the best
good.
series of this generation, easily.
I would say best series.
The
but-
letdown of the last
5 minutes of that
5
game.
minutes of that game
made me
does
really
not,
sour.
Does not make the rest of the series that 150 hours I played.
I've got the
with
good side.
Mass
I only
Effect.
played 1 and 2. I know 3's meant
Yeah.
to be good gameplay, but
For the
story's
record,
bad.
I was.
I like
is
them.
still-
They're
For the
really
record,
good games.
3's ending really isn't as terrible
No.
as everyone made it out to be.
No
but it
way.
is
Yeah, that's
still
just
pretty bad.
Reddit hive mind
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of ruins
Basically, yeah.
It's a snowball effect. Someone says it's bad. and
Yeah,
then
yeah,
20
yeah.
people
The
agree, then
problem with
40, then
The
100.
problem with it, we're doing this. The problem with it
Yeah, yeah.
is it disregarded the choices you made
Exactly.
when
yeah.
they promised, or not necessarily straight up promised, but they gave the illusion.
No, they literally
that
had.
all
There was
your
a
choices
quote where there'd be
would
like
matter.
9 different, completely
Oh,
different
really?
endings.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
yeah, it gave the illusion that your choices up to this point would matter, and all they ended up doing is affecting how much you filled up a bar.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is. And
Really
then you made
kinda
three.
dumb.
You made 3 randomly.
Each
like,
one has had one
it's very
minor
Deus
thing that you
Ex.
keep growing up. 'Cause
Yeah.
The first one, elevators.
I'd say the first one, driving sequences.
The Maker was awesome.
What? Oh,
Yep.
wait.
Okay,
I
let's
played
not
that
argue
PC
about the
where you
games
could
that
not
aren't
control-
on the top 10.
Sorry,
Let's-
Alright.
So
Right.
number 4,
Dark Souls.
no,
XCOM.
XCOM.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
Really? No one's going to be like Call of Duty 4?
No.
Really? Okay.
Actually,
I
Call of
kind of
Duty
want to
4.
say Call of Duty 4, but
No. Dark
Call of Duty
Souls.
4.
Or XCOM.
I remember.
what's
Right, okay. I remember when
So we're
I
on
first...
agreement that Halo 3 is pretty much at the top of this
Yeah.
point.
I told
no.
you.
don't spoil
I
it.
think Dark Souls.
Anyway, I remember when I got Call of Duty 4 and I played that story through, and it was so... I was so marvelled at how
Now,
awesome it
quickly,
was.
take out the nuke scene. Is the story still as good?
Wait,
Yes.
is it Nuke scene?
That's the
Yeah, it's
entire-
really...
It's
I
really
do not remember the
emotional.
end.
Yeah.
That's not even the end.
Why
It's
do we
like,
have to
isn't it?
take that out?
I'm just saying, like,
No,
That's
the
like the
rest
bit
of
that
it,
hit most
like the
people
bit
so
where you've
much.
got the night vision,
Yeah.
you're sneaking through a forest.
yeah,
It's so
fucking
cool.
Gillies in the
The
Mist.
two
Oh,
sniper
yeah.
rifles.
One of those.
Gillies in the Mist,
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
mission ever.
No,
Yeah.
That was
okay.
awesome. I did enjoy
You're
it.
right.
And then you
You're
have
right. It
the
should be
multiplayer.
higher. I completely forgot half the campaign.
Right, okay.
I think
It's
XCOM.
easy to hate on
XCOM.
a big thing who's already
Yeah.
hated on, but Call of Duty 4 is a
Call of Duty 4
stellar
is really
game.
good.
It's
Yeah.
really
So,
good.
yeah,
Dark Souls. It's
XCOM.
got to be Dark
When
Souls.
no,
No.
Stiller, who's
I
saying
really
that?
don't
Still
agree Dark Souls.
XCOM is not.
I am happy. Dark Souls is a very niche audience.
Yeah.
I'm happy it's made it this
So is
far.
XCOM.
So is XCOM.
No, no.
Yeah,
Not
XCOM.
as much. Not as much. Come on. That got a lot more.
I left a lot. I was longing for a lot more in for XCOM for more shit. Like I got to a
didn't
point where I
play
had
as much in XCOM. I would put
everything.
XCOM next,
I was.
and then Dark Souls.
I think
Yeah.
XCOM.
But I would not
XCOM
go the
Dark
other way.
Souls.
No.
No, Dark Souls.
Dark
if anything,
Souls.
Dark Souls XCOM.
Yeah.
I
If
don't
not,
think so.
XCOM is higher.
Yeah.
I really don't
I
think
agree.
so.
You think
I love
XCOM should be in the
strategies,
top
but
3
no.
games
No.
of this generation?
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes, so would a lot of
It's,
critics.
there were so many glitches in
There
it. There's
was
so many
not-
bugs. I mean, Dark Souls.
Stop
has
bringing
so
critics
much.
into this. We will not bow to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they
I
matter
like
to me.
two.
They don't matter to me at all.
Okay. But I think, okay, I personally, you know I don't like Dark Souls.
Yes.
I've let it to get to top 4, strongly disliking it. Just,
Yeah.
honestly,
Okay.
I'm fine with
You
that.
think, you know, that
Dark
I think
Souls is
XCOM
niche.
is one of the shittest games I've ever seen
Yeah.
in my
You're
life.
literally
But
on the
Josh,
same
you like
board.
Two Worlds.
So I can still like good games.
Where is our 2
It's down there.
Okay. Making sure it's
I'm
safe.
sorry, I
I
know
like Tales,
I
though.
know that there is
You're
an
okay with
audience that
that.
really
Yeah.
like Dark Souls, and I can see the points you make. For
I
it, but I
really like Dark
and
Souls.
Will
and I'm
likes
fine with
Dark
it being
Souls.
number 4.
it is a number
I really
4
think we
game.
should give more credit to XCOM.
I find there's more
No.
chance of me going back to play Dark Souls than there
Yeah.
is XCOM.
No,
I find more.
I
fun
still
playing
kind of
Dark
play it on the
Souls.
console and then immediately went upstairs to play it on PC actually because I was like,
Yeah.
I need to play
Watching
XCOM.
him play it. Watching him
Yeah, watching him play XCOM made me want to go play XCOM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching
On
Will
PC.
play Dark Souls this morning made me want to play Dark Souls.
Everything makes you want to play Dark
Yes,
Souls.
it does. Because that's the best game I've played
The
in a
whole
very long
point is
time.
you do sit down all the time and be like, I'm going to play Dark Souls.
Yeah.
That's you come in the living room and Dark Souls plays.
I am
Yeah,
more
that's
likely
'cause
to
no one
go
else is
and
ever
see
in
Dark
it.
Souls and play it, and I even bought both of these games. And XCOM, it just feels like the content is. They both just got the same issue, in my opinion. There, they've got a lot of content, but it's still like it sits to a certain point. You go through, you do something, it doesn't change on your next playthrough.
I just love
but
how-
there is more challenge to Dark Souls, I find, than XCOM.
I love how
Because
XCOM
XCOM
everything is so much more random.
I think Dark Souls is
Unfortunately,
much
I
more
prefer fantasy to sci-fi. Therefore, I think highly of Dark Souls. And XCOM was a very sci-fi game.
Yeah.
I fucking love the X-Files, and XCOM is like so close to that in so many ways. People don't.
I
understand.
like that in
I
XCOM
can't.
it's more replayable because everything is random.
There are
Yeah.
I don't
Wait,
find it's random. It's still set locations.
no because
No, it's not.
XCOM has the option to have everything randomized, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. And that second wave shit adds a lot to the
Yeah.
replayability of that game.
And there's new
But
stuff coming out.
is
Yeah,
second
it's
wave-
still
No, we
being-
cannot include
that's
shit that's not out
yeah.
No, but we know that stuff
No,
is
but
coming.
it's-
Yeah, but it's
Dark
not-
Souls is done.
doesn't.
Yeah.
So is Dark Souls 2, but Dark Souls 2 is coming out. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
but
might
there's
as well
gonna
just
be
say
a
that's
Dark
a
Souls
different
2.
game. I just-
No,
No,
we
but
can't argue stuff that's...
no.
No, let's not
I'm
include
saying
not-
they're still supporting it.
Let's
Yeah.
not include shit
He's
that's not out
saying
yet.
that it's supported more than Dark Souls. Dark Souls had one DLC, whereas XCOM has already had one and has another one on the way. That's all he's pointing
Yeah,
at.
yeah, but what I'm saying, we shouldn't include that. I don't think that's right.
We should
I
include
entirely do.
the things they're saying they're going to put in, but the fact that they're still making things for that game is
Yeah.
something that should be taken note of.
Yeah.
But I don't think we should ever be like, but this is coming. Don't do
No,
that.
no,
I
because then
don't
we'd be
think-
like,
yeah.
oh, Dark Souls 2, where's that
Yeah.
going to fall?
Yeah.
But
I think Dark Souls.
I don't
is
think
more-
XCOM should be a top 3.
I think it should.
I don't.
I think it should.
I really don't.
I'm on the fence between which one I want, and I enjoy Dark Souls, but there was a moment when I was playing it, and I was like, I don't know where to go, and I have to ask someone.
Yeah,
Or
and
you
what
just
if that
explore.
someone
Like
wasn't there?
I was in the depths and I was lost.
In XCOM, I was doing stuff and thought I was doing okay. As soon as I didn't buy a satellite, and all of a sudden said, "Oh, you need a satellite. I'll try and make." Gone. I was like, I can't play on a harder difficulty unless I know, so I can't even go into a game with a challenge straight away.
Yeah,
It specifically
walk me
says on the
through it.
difficulty classical for players who have played previous XCOms.
Yeah,
They
it
do
does.
that in all sorts of difficulties and all sorts of games. That should
Okay,
not always
but
judge my mind.
Then
when
you
I
should
play.
read it.
I did, and I thought I will still play this.
No, because there's a difference. That's because you're on a high difficulty. I was playing Dark Souls on the Dark Souls difficulty and got lost in a sewer
It's almost-
and was really,
Oh
really
yeah,
angry.
that sewer sucks.
Yeah.
It's almost your own fault that you got lost in XCOM.
Because you chose,
Well, no, I
You chose to
understand
play it on the
that.
classical difficulty.
No, I always choose to play on harder difficulties given the option. But that's just
that's
my
right.
preferred
So
way
you
of
shouldn't
gaming.
complain when they're hard.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying it was hard. I'm just
That
saying it
is-
had this thing was that all of a sudden I couldn't progress. Where Dark Souls, even
You
if
can
I'm lost,
always progress
I
in
can.
XCOM.
run
Even if
around.
you
fail.
lose,
Yeah, but
I know.
when it comes to the end, it's like lost. I
If
really
you-
have no desire to
If
go
you
again
lose a
with
lot of
all those
countries,
things.
then that is it.
Yeah,
Is
you're
that
done.
not
It's
That's
cool?
XCOM.
Yeah,
that's
I
XCOM.
like unforgiving games.
But
you
Dark
don't
Souls
like
is
Dark
very
Souls.
unforgiving.
Dark Souls can be
No,
also in
because
some
Dark
ways.
Souls is unforgiving in the
Josh.
sense that
Blighttown.
Lag.
Blighttown, the sewers. 2 areas of that
Yeah.
game are fucking horrible to play
I love
through.
the
There
Dark
are some
Souls.
bits on
I
XCOM
agree.
where
Dark Souls
I'm going to
is easily
shoot
top 10 of this
game glitches
generation
out
for
or
me.
something happens.
But
The console one
a
is
lot
notorious.
Of the time
Yeah.
in Dark Souls, I was
Played
having
the
fun.
console one with. I watched Darren play
I've
it.
got
and
the
there
Yeah.
There were.
Thinking
Dark
back.
Souls unpacked
Dark
on
Souls
his
Not
game.
PC.
The
You can't
satisfaction
include
was
the PC.
coming
I
from
said that. I
beating
said that on
We're having
PS3.
two conversations.
the part.
Yeah.
Was like the satisfaction and the fun of Dark Souls is conquering the parts
Yeah.
that suck.
Saying that, I did not have fun in Dark Souls at the beginning.
No,
Learning the game was not fun.
There you go. That's,
XCOM would not be fun to learn either.
I think
nothing-
XCOM.
Can we-
Can
Well,
we
fine
also
learning
quickly
XCOM
point
from.
out that Josh hasn't played XCOM?
I played it. I have. I played
No,
it
you
for-
haven't.
Okay, I played it on an old Let's Play, and I thought it was the worst game I've played in my life.
You watched? Yeah, no. We swapped around characters on an old Let's Play, and it was not good. I didn't enjoy that, and I love XCOM.
Fair enough.
I've played them
About
both.
Call of Duty 4 is fourth.
no.
No,
I think
Call
Dark
of Duty
Souls
4 was
needs to
really
be fourth.
you swayed me. The Call of Duty 4 should be fucking up there.
Yeah, second, maybe first.
It was a mighty fine gun wank, if
Yeah.
anything.
The top two should be Halo 3 and Call of Duty in an order.
No.
See, if
how else
this
is
is
it
the
gonna
thing.
go?
You
We're
see,
on the
this is
housing
going to be a top
model.
10. If you see my
Yeah.
personal top 10, those games probably would be in the 20s.
I'm sure we can have
because
a,
we all
a
have that
personal
kind of
top
thing.
10 at some point.
So, well, this is what I'm going to say. I think that maybe Dark Souls and XCOM, like we have to find that line. They are definitely third and fourth, whichever
Yeah,
one
they are.
way round.
the fact that we haven't
But-
dragged on the other two games in.
Halo 3 and Call of Duty 4, I think that one is sort of clear in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Is it?
But
I think Halo is
I think
Yeah.
Halo should be
Far.
number one.
yeah, the
Yeah.
better
Yeah.
game by far.
see that.
Halo is.
Don't get me wrong,
by far
Call of
the
Duty
I can
4.
accept that. I like the lore in Halo. I like that there's
I think
stuff to go
Halo
find
was
about
just
Halo.
because the fact we had to argue between 3 games of Halo, we had to be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
which Halo are we gonna pick?
Yeah.
Halo has dominated this generation. It's just really good.
Yep.
And there are going to be lots of
Halo
pissed off
3,
PS3
number
fans
one.
out there be like,
We'll
fucking
do
you
it
like
in
Halo,
order,
fucking
just in case.
PS3
Call of
makes
Duty
us
Uncharted
fanboys.
was 8th.
So Halo's
There was
first.
Oh yeah,
Do we really
Uncharted was
have to like
9.
that?
Halo 3's first.
Really?
Halo,
I enjoyed Halo 3.
Halo
I don't
3,
like
Halo
shooters.
3 being
No, I don't like right
Then-
first place when we still got 3 and 4. Like,
No, that's
That's
fine.
fine, we
That's
can fill it
fine.
in.
Second,
Right,
Call of
second.
Duty
Wait, yeah, but
4.
we've kind of
Yeah.
blown our beans now, haven't we?
What?
Yeah,
we
Halo
did-
3's
number 1!
and here's 4.
What's number 2?
Call of Duty 4.
Call of
Yeah.
Duty 4.
Oh, I'm happy. Yeah, alright.
This is gone.
And now it's
Horribly
just
wrong
up-
right at the end.
and now it's
They've
just
gone,
up
they're
third
gone.
and fourth.
They're gone.
I
Yeah.
think XCOM has to be third.
No, Dark Souls.
I'm happy with XCOM
Yeah,
being third.
XCOM first.
There's a lot of Dark Souls.
Actually, wait, yeah, Darren, you have the decider in this. You've done a bit on both of them.
Darren hasn't played
I
Dark
haven't
Souls.
played Dark
I thought you
Souls.
played some Dark Souls.
No.
Ah.
I've watched a lot of
I've
Ben
done both of
and
them.
Dan and Will and
Yeah.
Same position.
Yeah.
I've watched all of you play XCOM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played it
I
properly.
played, yeah, whatever.
Okay,
there's
so
a
we
lot
do
of
the
Dark
vote
Souls
now.
that is not
Okay,
enjoyable.
from someone
Discuss
who
this to
enjoys both of them a lot, right, and has played both of them a lot, Will has the best opinion here.
So does
And
Connor.
Connor, sorry. Connor, you haven't played as much Dark Souls.
But I've
not
beaten
played
Demon
Dark
Souls and I know it inside out. I
No,
I
but
played both of them too.
I know
and good
gameplay-wise how it
extent.
works. The
No,
fact I
both-
haven't
but Will
sat
has played
through
it the most
and
out of both. Like,
That
played
doesn't
most-
necessarily mean he has
I
to
think
have the
he has
best
a
input.
decision.
I don't think
no,
he
I
has
don't
a
have a
decision.
decision.
No, I don't think that's
Well,
how
how
it
else are we
works.
going to come to a decision?
by discussion.
Yeah.
Which has been going for
I
a
think.
while.
Yeah, I was
That
going to say,
is
if we
our
can't get any
discussion,
further
right?
discussion, we should like hold a vote now, see where we stand.
It'll be a 3. It'll be Dark Souls will be 4th. I can tell you the outcome now because I'll be the only one backing it.
Well, you're not.
No, because
That's a fact.
Okay.
I don't think it.
It'll
I
be
think
you
it
and me
should
and
be
that's
third.
it.
It'll
I
be
think
3
Dark Souls is
versus
much
2 and an
I'm just going to
undecided.
say, a lot of Dark Souls is not enjoyable.
Yeah, there are. I was
There's
just thinking
whole
back.
areas of Dark Souls that
I
are
like
not
that.
fun.
Yeah.
And also,
I really like all of
the
it.
cat
Actually,
redeemer,
I
you
hate-
have to glitch to beat him.
No, you don't.
No,
That's the
you-
easy
It's a
way.
lot, but there are so many tricks to
Yeah.
beat
I'm on his
him.
side now. I just
meta.
changed. I fucking hate that boss.
But in response to that, the game is so brutally unfair in parts that like cheesing the game feels like part of the game.
It does feel
The
fun.
ending-
Any like
That is
small
not a good
advantage,
thing.
That is
The ending of
that is
XCOM,
board game.
you have to. Words from Connor, you have to run past the final boss to press the button.
That was
Words from Connor that he said to Darren.
Darren.
Okay,
That
the
wasn't on
the
the
final
console.
boss of Dark Souls, parry or you lose.
I didn't parry.
Get him stuck on some geometry.
I learned his moves.
You got him stuck.
No, you weren't there. I did not get him stuck. I learned his moves.
All right. Also, you beat one of the bosses by summoning dudes and
Well,
running
yeah.
through.
Beat all the
Also,
bosses,
I beat
but-
Yeah.
I beat that one,
Okay,
remember, when XCOM.
when I said that,
There are
also,
so many little-
We're only taking console versions into consideration.
Yes.
You don't have to on the console version.
Nope.
It's the PC version.
I beat
'Cause
that
he
level.
beat it
Right.
legitimately.
Okay. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
Can't
you
bring it
just
up then,
raised
and
the
then
point,
then just dismiss
No,
it.
I mean I don't care that you played it on PC and he played it on Xbox.
No, but
No, but
but
the
that's
reason
your whole
I gave
argument
that
at this
advice.
Right, but you. Okay, fine.
yeah, he told him incorrect information.
Yeah.
That happens a lot, James. You ruined my Dark Souls.
Did I? What did I tell you?
You were like, I got out. No, I got into. You were like, bone home now, and I did, and they were like, you should have boned home. It was a tiny thing. I'm not even taking the piss.
I don't remember, but
Yeah.
sure. Alright,
Yeah.
happy
Dark
to give you
Souls.
more information again.
Alright, let's just put it to a vote. Right. Vote for Dark Souls being 4th.
Yeah, we're putting up hands on podcast.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's 4.
so that's 4.
Because of Blighttown, because of the sewers.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
technical issues with the
Because of the
console.
I
tech- and
find
because there
XCOM
are
worse loading,
there are
worse
three
graphic errors. I've had bits where it
bosses you
crashes
have
so often.
like that most people just
just-
trick to beat them.
And there's
Yeah, true.
meta. Because
And there's a lot
You
of
don't
meta.
need it.
You
Yes,
said
you do.
earlier,
Yes.
to beat this boss, I just let
No,
the NPC
don't.
come in and beat him for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
don't
the
have to.
easy way to
Well,
do
that's the
it.
way to. That's
I
the
don't
way to
have
beat
to
it.
do it.
I know.
There's loads of ways
It
to
goes
do
back
it,
to
but
that
you just
in
do
the
it the way
game.
you
That's
say.
what you're going to pick, though, aren't you?
All's fair.
It goes in the way as you can run past the final boss on XCOM.
What about
On PC.
What's that fucking boss called that you just bounce off the wall and he drops into oblivion?
Ceaseless.
Okay,
Discharge.
Ceaseless
Ceaseless
Discharge.
Discharge.
No, but
Yeah.
that's
That's
The
another
cat
game.
still
demon
gotta
who
find
you
something.
sit up and just shoot from
That's
a
another
distance.
meta, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
there's so
poison
many
arrows
little
in Dark
glitches.
Souls.
No, I think it's very apparent that you can't straight up fight Ceaseless Discharge.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
flattens you.
Yeah, he does.
And it's
but-
like, clearly, I'm not supposed to stand here and try and
Remember,
stab this
I
guy.
followed that advice.
For starters, you
Get
can't
fucking
reach
close
it.
to him because it doesn't work as easy as it always makes out. It's like, okay, now stand here and guard. It's like, this is fine, fire shield should be okay. Dead.
Twat.
Not even that. It was just gone. It was like,
But still,
okay,
I think
well,
there are too many
I
bits.
agree
in-
with you, but there's too much.
There's also too many
dodgy
bits where
stuff
you're
in
like,
Dark
oh,
Souls.
I want to skip this because it's
I
not
guess I
good.
kind of like
Yeah,
it
that's
because
true.
it's been
Like
so long
Light
since
Town.
a game
Yeah.
like that.
It's like
Because
everyone
old
takes
games,
No, I
Light
agree.
Town.
James,
Skip
it's
Light
4th.
That's
Our
true.
4th favourite
That's
game
true.
of this generation.
It's
That's-
Dark Souls.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing that really bugged me is I guess I just didn't get that good an experience from XCOM. That is just my personal thing.
Maybe
put
you
out
should
there.
retry it.
It's-
Like
I'm more than happy to.
through-
I'm more than happy
through
to
going
replay
through
all
this
top
list-
Yeah,
ten.
I
I really
really want to
wanna-
go back on.
I really want to try and play Red Dead again.
You really-
I
yeah.
didn't enjoy that, and everyone's saying
Alright,
it's
so
really
if the
good.
6 of us got into a Red Dead multiplayer match, it would-
That would be so
We would
much
have
So
fun.
everyone, you now know
So
the
let's-
next Let's Play is coming up.
So
Our
let's-
next Let's Play is in order of
let me
appearance.
quickly read out our top 10 from number 10.
Can I
Number
drum roll?
10
Can I
is
drum roll?
No.
from number 10. Stop that. From number 10, it's Red Dead. From number 9, it's Uncharted 2. Number 8, Witcher. Number 7, Uncharted 2. Sorry. It's
Witcher 2. Got it right.
Shit, Witcher 2. It's written as
The
Witcher
top
1.
10 list.
It was written wrong.
You get
The top 10 list for the Lodge.
No, it was
the top
written
10
wrong.
games of this generation. Shut the fuck up! In at
Console.
10, Red Dead Redemption. Number 9, Uncharted 2. Number 8, Witcher 2. Number 7, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Number 6, the original Bioshock. Number 5, Mass Effect 2. Number 4, Dark Souls. Number 3, XCOM Enemy Unknown. Number 2, Call of Duty 4. And number 1, Halo 3. Are we all happy?
I'm very happy with
I'm
that.
pretty happy with
Do you
that.
think they would mind
One of
if
my
the Halo
favourite
music
games
is our
of all time
outro?
was
Because that should be happening.
We would be sued.
Not making money off of it.
Oh, yeah.
I think the top 3 is perfect for me.
Play us out with that. Why can't we be friends?
Now let's go play
Anyway, let's
Mario.
all play XCOM or our top 10 game of choice.
Fuck it, I'm going on League after all that.
Thanks if you are still with us. Noie.
Thanks for sitting through an hour and a half, 2.5 hours of us talking about video games.
Also,
We
this
hope
is
you enjoyed
our
it.
opinion. This ain't
Oh, yeah.
set in stone.
No, it's a set stone.
It's set in a cherry bakewell box with pink chocolate.
Can we all sit down while we outro?
Oh yeah, sorry.
No, Connor's off.
Connor's
Yeah, cut us off.
I'm right here.
Sick of this shit.
Right. If you like this podcast format, you should definitely leave a comment, even though it's the third part. But I'm going to leave this in annotation on all of them.
We want to do more podcasts. Obviously, they won't be 3.5 hours long.
Yeah, they'll be
unless
like-
we come up
this
with
was-
3.5 hours worth of stuff to
To be
talk
fair,
about.
We'll probably
movie
try-
was quite epic.
We'll probably try and limit them to an hour each roundabout, I reckon.
Yeah,
yeah.
take.
Well, there's a lot of stuff we want to do. With the
Yeah, but we
future
can
of
just,
the
we
channel,
can just
so,
break
yeah.
them down.
I
so.
really enjoyed this.
It was just really fun.
This was really good fun.
It's been good. I really want to hear
I
what
feel
people
like I
think
can't-
of what we
I can't
put.
look Josh in the eye for a while.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
I have that every time we have sex. So it's like,
So that's why you make me wear the bag.
no, I do that for my own sexual
Oh,
harassment.
okay.
Also, something to
So,
point
my
out is this will be an ongoing list that we'll update every now and again in podcasts and things.
Well,
I think we should just do
Yeah,
we'll do
one
one of each
episode.
generation, I guess.
I suppose. No, but
Wait,
when,
we're going to come back together in 10 years' time.
Yes, we are. Hey,
Alright, there you go, it's on record.
10 years.
So
10 years from now, we're going to meet up.
so James will be 35.
Worst part is that's the accurate age.
I'll be 28.
29.
That hurts.
Oh, really, Connor?
Thanks for watching.
Close to the big 3-0, James.
Thanks for listening.
Honestly, yeah, thanks for listening.
Kisses.
Please do
You
leave
are
comments.
still here. Yeah, leave comments. Tell us how wrong we
And
are.
like,
Because
press that like.
Yeah.
Because Dark Souls should be first.
Shout at us a lot. That's what we want to see.
Give us the opinions that you feel like.
Make it
Why the
sh-
fuck wasn't that there?
Make it strong but intelligent.
Yeah, intelligent. If you put noob on there will be consequences.
oh, who says noob?
You did,
Fucking
just then.
Welcome to 2002. Jesus Christ.
Fedora and M t-shirt.
Well, we just
No.
offended the
What'd you
majority
get?
of our audience, didn't we?
What, all two people?
Yeah.
Ollie, don't listen to him.
Wow.
Oh, Ollie's not that uncle.
What do you guys want to
I
do?
thought you were saying. Oh,
What do
sorry,
I
Ollie,
do
no,
now?
that's-
We could. I mean, what? 3.5 hours.
Can we, like, jumping high five?
We can do that. We should do it off mic though.
No, yeah, probably, yeah.
We might break the mic or my laptop.
Again, you'll break
Yeah,
the
it's
door
true.
frame.
This is
Why
all-
would you
this
do
is
this?
all-
Oh yeah.
Last jumping high five.
This is actually going.
Oh, yeah, see you guys later.